What's up, gang? Mike here, head trader at True Trading Group, September 9th. Not much for me to discuss today. I had a little bit of a frustrating morning. There was a few trade ideas that I was really watching and paying attention to, and I just couldn't get my fills. I just couldn't get the areas. I couldn't get to my buying zones, and I had to be sitting here letting some really good trade ideas end up working themselves out without me being in those positions. So I only made one trade today. Was a loser in a real cheap stock, FCEL FCEL. I bought a consolidation pattern this morning. Ended up pulling in. I stopped out. Tight stop on it. But that stock has since recovered later in the afternoon. It actually went down and actually made new lows in the day and then recovered later in the day. And what I'm going to talk to you guys about in this video is really, because I was so inactive today, I'm just going to give you guys a couple of swing trade ideas, a couple of things that I have eyes on that I'm going to be looking at over the next couple of days. So I want to share some of this insight with you and also remind you that tomorrow is TTG Tuesday. The chat room is open free for everybody tomorrow. Come, say what's up. You guys, I share my screen throughout the day. You see exactly what I'm doing. You hear me on the microphone. I'm breaking down all my trades, giving you the analysis on what I'm doing, what I expect to have happen, where I'm taking profit, where my stop losses are. You guys hear me breaking down all the trades step by step. So tomorrow the chat room is totally free for everybody. Go to truetradinggroup.com, upper right-hand corner. You'll see it'll say TTG Tuesday. Click on that, register, and that'll secure your seat in chat with us tomorrow for free. Come in, say what's up. You have the ability to private message me during the day. So come in, say what's up, send me a message, say hi, let me know you're from the YouTube community. I'd love to hear from you guys. All right, so come in tomorrow and trade with me. It'll be fun. All right, totally free. That's tomorrow, TTG Tuesday, guys. All right, so let's talk about just maybe a couple of swing trade ideas that I have eyes on, and one of them actually is this FCEL. It's a real cheap stock, 58-cent stock right now. We just broke through. We're just after 3 o'clock. It's like 3:15 Eastern as I'm making this video. We just broke through the early morning highs. So what I want you guys to pay attention to on FCEL is if we can close above 56, 57. Okay, I want you to keep FCEL on swing trade watch. Okay, as I take you guys out to a daily chart and zoom this in, you can see we have this big gap update today, increase in volume. We got above some previous pivot resistance, but really look at this gap entry point that sits right here, right around 56, 57. Okay, right now we're trading above that level. We can close above this level. I want you to keep FCEL on watch for a potential gap fill, to fill this gap you see right here. Okay, this could be a decent little day trade. This FCEL has been known to make multi-day moves. I mean, Christ, I mean, just look at the move that this stock made back here in the beginning of July. Okay, from 20 cents up to $1 in just 3 days. So when this stock gets going, it really could make a nice move, and I'm looking for us to go up and close that gap. If we can close above 56, 57, we've got about 45 minutes left in the day. We'll see how the stock closes. Okay, but if we can stay above that, I want you to keep that on watch for a possible swing to continue higher. All right, then we've got Beyond Meat. This was one of the trades I was really frustrated with today because I didn't get a fill on. I was looking at Beyond Meat put options, and I just couldn't get in these damn things. We gapped down today, and I was looking for a trade below Friday's lows, and I thought we had a lot more room to the downside, and right off the opening bell, this stock just fell right out of bed. I mean, the bell rang, and it was like, boom, we just fell right out of bed. I was trying to get long the put options in here. Okay, I was trying to buy the put options in here. The stock never bounced, never paused, never hesitated, never consolidated. We just went woof right out of bed, and I had to sit there and just watch this trade unfold without my position in it. And I didn't chase it down, so I was really frustrated to see us go all the way down to 147.50 when I was trying to get in these puts when we were trading at like 153, 152.50. Could have been a really strong trade, but I couldn't get a fill, so I was frustrated with it. And now you can see we're just basically trading sideways ever since that morning sell-off. And then we got to the daily chart. I think we've got room to the downside. I mean, your next support level and this is clear support, is at this 137. Okay, I mean, this is clear support here on this beyond meat, so we should at least get down to there, but eventually I think we get down to this 120 area. All right, so that's a swing idea that you guys can keep on watch. And then Netflix. I talked about Netflix last week about a possible reversal day on Thursday. So on Thursday, I mentioned that this could be a possible reversal signal. We gapped down below, this descending wedge pattern that had formed here. Okay, on the daily chart, we gapped down below it. Okay, we made fresh lows out of the consolidation. Then we came back up into that pattern, and we actually went green on the day. We also had a nice little increase in volume to be coupled with it, and I thought that that was a potential temporary low. I'm not saying this is like the ultimate low and Netflix is going to go back to 400. No, I'm not saying that. I think we can get back up to like 310, 315 though, and get back into the middle of this consolidation pattern. And we had a nice little move there today. So today, okay, this is the reversal day. This was the gap down day, and we took it back, went green. I thought that was a reversal signal. Consolidation day Friday, gap up today, and we extended higher. Netflix ended up selling off midday along with the entire rest of the market. The entire rest of the market sold off in the afternoon. You see that this big sell-off. We went from green down to red, and now we're trying to go back green on the day here on the SPY. The Dow hung there green, but the SPY ended up pulling it all the way back down. So Netflix and the rest of big tech got hit at that time. There was also a segment on CNBC with a couple of Silicon Valley guys, a couple of private equity investors, real well-known and successful Silicon Valley investors, and they were just bashing the tech sector, really. I mean, they were talking about how Apple has no innovation since Steve Jobs. They're calling for Tim Cook to step down as CEO. They're talking about Google violating antitrust laws. They're talking about Twitter needing to regulate accounts. I mean, they were just bashing the entire big tech. I mean, basically all the FANG names, and they were really making arguments to short a lot of those names. And then you start to see them start to sell off, and it feels like that. I'm not sure if that pulled the market down with it, or if it was a coincidence, the market pulled in and pulled the rest of the tech names with it. I'm not sure, which is the cause and effect on that move, but they all sold off at the same time, and Netflix fell victim to that as well. But I think that this could be a potential temporary bottom to maybe see some more upside in Netflix. So I'm keeping eyes on that as well. All right, guys. So again, we'll keep eyes on this fuel cell. We'll see where we close. We're getting a little bit of a pullback here. I'd like to see us close above 57. If we close above 57, I think you can look for that one for some possible continuation. If we close below 57, we get down to like 56, 55, then I don't really like the pattern as much. I'd like to see us stay above that gap entry point to see if we can get some of that continuation tomorrow. All right. So again, guys, tomorrow, TGD Tuesday. Okay. Go to TrueTradingGroup.com. Upper right-hand corner, click on TGD Tuesday, register. You'll get a link that'll give you access to the chat room for free. Come in, say what's up. I love to hear from you guys. Take care. I'll see you in chat tomorrow.